Let's go, baby. Year 18, the Musty Taint is legal, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. So excited to be back in your phone, in your TV, whatever, however you're enjoying this video. Excited to be back. And this is, as is tradition, man, this is our kickoff to our 2023 season. I love making these videos. This will probably be one of the shorter ones that I've ever done. There's not a whole lot to add. I really like where we're at as far as the league goes. Some of the things that we added in the previous seasons have really made this league what it is, and I think it's great right where it's at. There are a couple things that I want to talk about, but as far as too many twists and turns, there's not going to be that many this year, guys. And I think keeping it simple, moving forward until we see some things pop up, because there's always something every year. But as of right now, man, I'm confident in where we're at. And again, just want to talk to you a little bit, get back into the groove, man. Just to kick off, it's here, it's almost here. Just want to touch on a couple things. This off season. We had a great offseason as far as our March Madness. I thought rookie draft this year was probably the most legit that it's been. When you get a guy like Bijan going for the right price, even still, maybe not even as much as he probably would have gone for on draft day, at least there's a little bit of a hit, and there's some strategy behind that and how much you want to spend on a guy. So really pleased with how that worked out. Draft weekend's coming up, boys. I think I'm doing this on Saturday. I'm not sure when I'm going to release it, but we got about a month until draft weekend. And so super excited, guys. I can't wait to see everybody. Commission been doing some traveling, man. I've been seeing some of you guys. I tried to see as many of you as I could, whether it was a birthday for somebody or going, to an exotic destination to speak of the Deutsch. But seriously, man, it's been awesome, and I hope everybody's having a great summer. Hey, 2023, man, 18th year, crazy, just a kid with a dream, man, and here we are. So excited to be back, and we'll get into it. Yes, you read that ticker correctly. Keepers are due July 31st at 9 p.m. We've been pretty much along those lines. I know it's been the 31st, but 9 p.m. For the last few years. So it shouldn't be any surprises. Hopefully you guys have had a chance to kind of take a peek at your teams. I've sent out all the keeper. I sent it out really early this year, so it's possible you may have lost it. I think I sent them out in like January. So it's possible that you may have lost the keeper prices and all that stuff. Just let me know. I know we're getting down to the last little bit. I think I've had a couple of you within the last couple of weeks to reach out. But if there's something that you've lost and you need to, or you just don't feel like scrolling forever to try to find it, just let me know. It is on the Google Drive. So if you wanted to go take a peek at that, it's listed under 2023 keeper prices. So just take a peek at that. If you have that, also I can send you that link again. So it's not a problem at all. I just want to make sure everybody has the available resources as we move forward. There have been a couple trades, so the teams, the players have changed teams. A couple of cases. I think we had 2 trades in the off season. So yeah, and next. So this is Saturday, but so the following Monday, you got about 8 days, 9 days. Before keepers are due by 9 p.m. Last few years, we've been awesome with it. Everybody's got them in on time, got them locked in, and then we can roll from there with our insurance. Okay, just want to briefly touch on that again. Remember that 1 through 25 or 1 through 24 is going to cost you $5 of insurance, and then 25 through 49 is going to be $10 for insurance, and then 50 plus is going to be $15 for insurance on those players. It's going to cover you for about 3 weeks before we draft. So I think it's worth it. Again, and we went to last year with that money is going to be rolled over into a back-to-back champion situation. So I have to go back and look at the number on it from last year. Demo had an opportunity to win that this year if he had gone back-to-back. The pot is going to keep getting bigger until we eventually get a back-to-back champion. So Zach will have an opportunity this year to defend his title and get that money that's just being held. I'm sure J House, being the money guy he is, he may be investing that. So we'll see. But yeah, as of now, that's what we're rolling with. So just be on the lookout. I'm going to send out another video for the schedule and just kind of let everybody see who's playing who. But yeah, keepers are due July 31st, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. I don't know how that affects everybody else. It may actually be August 1st for Derek at like 2 a.m. Or something like that. And then I think for Phil, it may be 6 p.m. No, 12 p.m. for him. So that would be August 1st as well. But yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, it would be 6. Sorry. Yeah, 6 p.m. for Phil out west. So, but just make sure you get those in. I haven't had a chance to look at see who's locked them in yet. So I don't know who everybody's keeping as of now. But yeah, just make sure you're getting that stuff done. I'm on the fence still. I have no clue who I'm keeping. I've gone back and forth on a few guys, so I've got to make that decision. And I'll definitely make sure I get them locked in before the deadline. So yeah, so keepers, insurance, and yeah, we're moving on. Again, this is going to be a short video. Stay with me. There's a couple more things I want to add, and then I'll let you guys go. All right, so part of the twist, you probably already saw some of this coming. Last year I went back and rewatched the hype vid from last year. I love doing that. I love going back and looking at some of the things we talk about as we go into new seasons. And last year was a big deal because we went to 3 divisions. Technically 4 because of the Legends 1. Anyway, ESPN made it difficult. But now, since Zach won as a new champion, first-time champion, we now have 7 people in this league that have won a championship. And so now that brings us to an opportunity to go back to our roots and go back to our 2 divisions format. 7 and 7. We have 7 champions. We have 7 non-champions. So this year, and I've debated the names of the divisions quite a bit, but I've settled on the champs, which is all of our guys who have a title in this league, and our chumps. So we've got 2 new divisions this year, the champs and the chumps. The schedule will still be the same. Everybody's going to play everybody, but we're going to have 2 different divisions. The Legends, it was 1 year and done. I wanted to go Legends and Losers. I kind of thought about that, but I'm going to be honest. I'm in the Losers division. I don't consider myself a loser, so to speak. So a chump. I'll be a chump. That's fine. Me and my brethren will fight to the death for the division in the chumps, and the champs can battle it out. That's always a fun time. So I feel like we've got a really good division up there as well. So 2 divisions now, going back to what we used to do. Obviously, the 2 division winners will be 1 and 2 seeds, as we've done in the past, and then 3 through 8 will be kind of our wild cards or our highest seeds after the first 2, where they're ranked based on their total points. So record gets you in still, and then total points will get you to or determine the seed after you get in. Okay, we will be doing top 7 again. I really liked it. I felt like the best teams rose to the top last year. As far as the top 8 guys getting into the playoffs, I felt like those were the best teams, and I think that top 7 kind of made that pretty clear. I think it also kept some guys in it. As far as even if you had a tough matchup, the person you were playing, you set your best lineup, and you still got a chance to break even for the week. And so I really like that aspect of it. I know not everybody was on board, but I think for the majority, I think that was the best way to determine who makes the playoffs. So we're going to continue with that top 7, but champs and chumps, and let's get after it, man. Let's do it. Yes, you read that correctly. Rival draft. Okay, so everybody plays everybody. But week 1 and week 14, we have what this league is, let's be honest, it's been all about rivalry week for a long time. And the rival draft is only going to add to that. So you just saw, as if you didn't know whether you were a champ or a chump, you just saw the 2 divisions scrolling on the on the video. So what I'm going to do is have it where every champ gets to draft a chump to play twice this year. They're going to play them once in week 1, and then they'll finish the season with them in week 14. The way I've decided to do the order of the draft is going to be based on how many rings you have. So Ted has 4, Derek has 3, and so we're going to go Ted, then Derek as far as the draft order to start. And then we've got 2 guys with 2 and 3 guys with 1. And so what I did was base it on who has the most recent title. So J House and Smitty both have 2. J House is the most recent championship, and so J House will be the 3rd pick. Smitty will be the 4th pick, and then we have Zach, Demo, and AJ. They all have 1, and they are in order from most recent to first, basically. So Zach was obviously most recent, so he will be our 5th guy, 5th order. Demo was next 2 years ago. And then AJ was back in 2012 or 12. Yeah, 2012. So that is going to be the order. And the way I want to do it is put all the chumps on blast. I want to do it in the group chat. So what I'll do is I'll announce it to the text message. But what we'll have is or if somebody wants to text me, I'll announce it to the group me. And that way everybody can see who was drafted where. So Ted is going to have his pick of all the chumps. Me, Ben, Trip, Phil, Big House, Tony, and Drumo. He can pick anybody he would like. And we're going to try to do that as soon as possible because I want to drop the schedule video. And in order to make the schedule, I have to know who's playing who twice. And so we're going to try to do this as fast as possible. That way I can go ahead and get that video out before keepers are due. We ran into a situation a couple years ago where we had to use the same schedule because I didn't think it was fair knowing whose keepers were who. Or who, and then you base it on when do you play them, bye weeks, all that stuff plays into it. So I don't want to run into that situation again. So I would like to get the schedule video out sometime next week. So before keepers are due, I want to have that schedule video released. Everybody can see who they play, what week they play them, and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, rival draft. I think it's going to add, this is my little twist, right? Okay, adding it in. So all the champs will get their pick. AJ will get whoever's left. But other than that, everybody will get to pick who they play this coming season who they will play twice. So I think it adds a little bit of strategy. I think it adds a little bit of, let's be honest, I think it's going to create some rivals. Like maybe Ted picked somebody who he's not necessarily played before in rivalry week, and all of a sudden now we've got this new thing because he picked him, he called you out. Same for Derek J House all the way down the line. So they're basically calling you out, saying, "Let's go, you're a chump. I want to take you twice this year," and obviously they're thinking that's 2 wins for them. So very excited about this new little twist, and I think it's going to be fun. So again, being in the group me, putting everybody out in the open, who's picked who. I think it's going to be fun and create a little bit of tension going into the season, man. I love that. I'm all about the drama in this league. I think it adds to what we've got going on. So very excited about this little addition. So just to refresh, kind of go back and talk to cover what I've talked about. You've got keepers coming up July 31st, 9 p.m. You can watch this video anytime. Play it back if you want to. Get my numbers up. Trying to make some money off this YouTube thing, You got 2 divisions, champs and chumps, and then the rivalry draft, a rival draft. So those are just the 3 things I wanted to talk about in this particular video. I'll cover some more in the schedule video next week. But guys, this is just our kickoff, man. I know when this thing pops up and I send it to the group, I like to think that you guys get excited about what we've got going on. Draft weekend, August 25th, 26th, 27th, somewhere around that date range. Lake Norman, the house is incredible. J House, thank you for hooking us up with that. It's going to be a good time. We've got the tee times booked for Saturday. Hopefully the weather ends up being great. If not, PVO, we'll figure out something else to do. But we'll all get to hang out and see each other, and it's going to be a great time, guys. I always look forward to that one weekend a year where we can all be in the same place at the same time, and it's just so fun. And I hope you guys look forward to it as well. As far as all the rules and the buy-ins and all that stuff, guys, I'll cover all that on draft day. The slideshow, I do that little presentation on draft day and try to get you guys caught up. And but again, if you have any questions about anything, you don't hesitate to reach out. Okay. But here we are, man. Hype Vid 2023, 18th year. Man, let's get after it. I'm looking forward to another great season. And everybody's optimistic right now. Everybody's pumped up and and believes they have a chance to win it all, and that's the beauty of it. The beginning of the season, the draft, all that stuff. And so here we go. 2023, 18th year. Commishi out. Oh. Prost.